Hello, everyone. Get rid of this. How is everyone doing today? I see Debbie on YouTube. Got a few other eyeballs on. I know Matt often has trouble seeing on his devices. Darlene's checking on hers.
Yeah, I find that I have to click that and open
Okay.
up.
So if you are, well, I guess telling you, if you are here, you already know how to find it. But we'll have to do a post about that. So, Facebook does changes, Facebook does updates, and they're not always a good thing. Anyways, let's stop with the negativity. Let's think positively. The sky is gray. It is perfect crafting weather. So you just want to be inside, hunkered down in your craft room and ready to craft your heart out. Whether you're working on holiday projects or other projects or just organizing, it's a good day to be inside doing your crafting projects. Now, Darlene, maybe that is a good thing to ask people in the comments. What are you working on right now? Tell us. Give us a note in the comments. Let us know what you are working on while we go and enable you and show you some new things that just came in the store this week. So not a lot this week. I think we'll keep this manageable and get you on with your day. But in the meantime, let me flip my camera. Bear with me. Close your eyes if you don't like the switch. There we go. And Darlene, we have two baskets today. Well,
no,
it was one and a half baskets. So Darlene's doing half and I'm doing half. This is Darlene's basket here. Lots of good stuff in there. We will pull that off to the side and then I get to show you a new machine. Yeah. So that's going to be exciting. All right, Darlene, take it away.
My basket's a little bit of everything, but that's kind of says a lot about me too. A little bit of everything. If you ask me my favorite brand, it's really hard to say now. Back then I could tell you, but now it's like, So we have that just got in right today is the Better Press ink by Dina Wakely. It's the Better Press ink in beautiful Christmas colors. We have fir, ruby, lime, and syrup. That's does look like maple syrup color. So these are Better Press inks, part of her line. So it's part of her media line.
Yeah, and we did bring those in specifically because of the holiday colors. The Better Press ink hasn't really had a nice red ink. And of course, when it's got green,
that looks like our green.
That looks like our green. So
very close. That's again, a PCW.
We're gonna start crossing things out. Just call it PCW green. Just like last week, we were changing Kelly green to Sherry green.
So this is called the PCW green. This is going to Darlene's stash because I need all the things. And let's go to Studio Light. So months back, we brought in Winter Wonderland from Studio Light. Here are two newer winter lines. We have Snowy Winter Days as well as Winter Woodland. And let me start with Snowy Winter Days. So there is the card making as well as the die cut designers. Let me start with this one. So this one has really nice solids and not solids pattern paper. It is one-sided, but you can tell how beautiful those pattern is, that wintry look. I love the look of that. Really nice. And then they have these I think they're about 4x6, maybe a little bit smaller, but these nice cut up parts that you can use on card fronts or in your journals and everything. Love that scene. See, I would be inside, not outside. That's a Sherry type thing. She likes to bake. So there's those. Sorry. And then we have all these punch outs. So they're ephemera pieces. And basically you punch them out and that's why you're not fussy cutting. So if you don't like fussy cutting, this is your cup of tea. There's some images, some snowflakes, as well as some words like snow, smile, love, snowflake, winter, kisses. And then there's some more of those. I love how there's like the ladies in the rocking chair by the campfire, the little cabins, all the little pets like cats and dogs, the snow globe, lots of words. So a few sheets of those. I think they're 2 sheets of each. And there's more. So now you get into the skiing and the skating, all the winter activities, and a good set of books. Because,
go back a page. From far away, I thought that was a barbecue, but it's not. It's a campfire.
Yeah, well, it could be
a campfire. It's just like an outdoor fire, like if you were at the ski lodge.
Yeah, and then another page. So it's ongoing. You get 2 pages of each, which is really nice. So you have lots of things to play with and things to create with. So this is called their die cut designer paper pad. And then you could use those to make cards or in your traveler's notebook on your layouts and such. But they also have the card making one. And these ones here are inspirations of cards that you can make. It makes 12 winter cards. Each page is to build a card, not to say that you can't mix and match, but if you just want to make it simple, take one page, create with, and they have the samples in the front. So that square one's right here. And you just layer it up. And if you like using foam adhesive, you can make lots and lots of layers, lots of words for you to pick at. So let me go through it quickly. Oh, and so tons and tons. And what I like is that in my traveler's notebook, we actually took the card making kit and we're using it on our pages because why not, right? So here is a closer look. I love the shape cards. That was a nice addition. So lots of inspiration. So this is called Snowy Winter Days. And then we have the Winter Woodlands. Same thing. We have the die cut designer paper pad. So it has all the papers and the wood grains at the front. And then you have all the die cut elements at the back. So 4 pages, 2 of each, but I love it because you get the cardinal, you get the bunny rabbit, the trees. So look at the fox and the deers. A true woodland, like winter woodlands. Oh, look at that bench there. Sorry, just saw that as I was flipping through. And the moose. And then the card making, same idea. So lots of inspiration. There are all the cards, some shape cards as well. Yeah. Well, look at the bird feeder.
Yeah.
And same idea. You take one page and you create with, or you can mix and match. But I love how easy they've made it for you to create stunning cards. So let's do a quick flip. But here, beautiful. Love how they give you a variety of sayings too. So if you don't like the saying that the sentiment they used on their card, you can always pick another one here. And here are your shaped ones. Really cool. So that is from Studio Light.
That's also Studio Light.
And we're trying this out. This is from their craft lab. I fell in love with this paper. It's cutesy, but it's not a kid cutesy. But look at these stunning paper. It's double-sided. So you get the patterns on both sides. There, it looks like it's 4 sheets. One, can't see. Or is that 3? Can't count. 1, 2, 3 sheets of each. Ho, ho, ho. We have the trees. I like how they're all diagonal lines on the back. The presents.
I like the color combinations. It's a nice, almost teal, but not quite teal, so that the teal does still show up.
Yeah, and they mixed in that corally color too. We have the houses, and here's where you get the little specks. It looks like you did some. It looks like it's snowing, like a blizzard.
Yeah, or splatter.
And yep. And here are sheets where you fussy cut. So this one you do have to fussy cut. There's houses, trees, and snowmen. Pointed to the wrong thing. And you also get 3 sheets of that. I love that one. Love the different kinds of blue here. So the leaves, the holly leaves. Look at it. Look at that snowman. Isn't that cute? Cute.
I'm a sucker for a good snowman.
Right? There you go. And then there. So you get a variety of paper, really nice. And then we have the friend stickers. And this is like a sticker pack with sentiments as well as icons. I'm thinking this will be a great teacher gift for, when they mark.
That's a great idea.
Right? And then some sentiments at the back. Gnome for Christmas. Enjoy the wonderful time. Oh, what fun. Merry Christmas. Like there's lots of stickers here. I think that would be a great one. So that was a Matt's pick. He chose that. I didn't see it until it came in.
Sometimes he does good.
Yeah, right? And then we brought in another peelable. So we got our replenishment of the other ones that we had in before. This one's new to us. It's called the Family and Friends Peelable. And such sentiments as a person as special as you makes friendship flourish the whole year through. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. Happy birthday. True friends are never apart, even if we are. You're always in my heart, sending you love. The best of good wishes go to one of the nicest people to know. So lots and lots of sentiments. It says 12 sheets, 72 messages. And it goes for mom, dad, son, daughter, brother, sister, grandparents, grandchildren, aunts, uncles, nieces. So it could be for anyone, basically.
Just a nice thing to have in your stash.
Yeah, so some new ones. And where are my pile? Oh, can't forget about this. So we've been asked a lot about these little mini calendars, and Matt found them at one of our distributors. So it's from 3 Quarters Design. It's the 2026, so not this year. It's next year's tiny calendar pad. It's a small calendar pad that you can attach to anything, even with a magnet on the back. You can put on your fridge. But I like how small this is. Can find some really great like calendar holders on Pinterest and stuff. But so we brought a few
Post-it notes as well. Then
yeah. So that's in. And some more studio light. We're always looking for little tiny dies, and Matt found this one here. So it has happy birthday, has the intricate die as well as the shadow. And then it has wishes and as well as let's celebrate. So they're just showing you different combinations. So that one's here. It's great. We always need sentiments. And this one, we got this in a trade show and I fell in love with it. So glad to see it's here. Affects snow. So it's a 3-dimensional, what do you call it? Not really glue, not paste.
Well, it's like a liquid embellishment. It's like a Nuvo. It's like a Stickles.
Yeah.
But it really gives that snow
effect
and it dries nice and hard.
Yes, it dries hard like like snow basically. It does say to leave it for about 1 to 2 hours depending on how much you're putting in, but we've tried it and we liked it. It does give you that snow effect, like hence the name Effect Snow.
There you go.
Last but not least for me is All in Create, and I'm a big fan of Janet Klein. I love these googly eyes. And so we have some new ones. We have this one here called Camden Flower Market. It suits me well because my son's name's also Camden. So that is a little girl. Look at that with all these flowers. We have this one called Fish and Chips. There's her, chips and her live fish.
Oh, if only that a boy, because Charlie likes fish and chips.
Right?
Too, so.
Well, we could always change it up or fussy cut
that. We can cut off the pigtails, right?
Right. And then we have this one here called Carnaby Street. Look, she's shopping. Love that.
I think Carnaby Street is like Rodeo Drive. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And of course, how could we resist Miss D? When I saw this yesterday with Chris, I said that's a Miss Chris there. Chris in her apron and her paint. So that's a Miss Chris. We'll just change the name. It's called Workshop D. So how cool is that?
Yeah,
look,
Paper
right?
Crafters Workshop
Yeah, we'll
D.
just change it.
Yeah.
There you go. So 4 new items from All in Create. And that is for me.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to take a little break here and just do a reminder that we are undergoing some makeovers. We are going to be closing our store November 30th to December 18th so that we can do some renovations. I don't know if you were watching my stories earlier this week. It's only Wednesday, but we went out and we picked our flooring. We are picking paint colors. We still have some fixtures and things to pick out and choose, but man, it's exciting. It's exciting and it's scary. And you know what? We are going to miss you guys as much as you are going to miss us while we are closed for 3 weeks. But we will be back before we know it. We're all going to be busy with the holidays and everything else. So definitely we will be here when you get back. And other than that, now I'm trying to multitask here, not doing very well. So just keep those notes in mind. Watch our social media. I am doing reminders and all that good stuff, and we will make sure that we keep you reminded as to what's going on. All right, my turn to show you some things. I do see a comment from Joan saying she was trying to get to watch us, but the screen kept freezing just like the weather. Well, it happens. We're all a little freezing these days, aren't we, Joan? So go ahead and hunker down in your craft room and put a sweater on and let's cozy up for some fun stuff. I don't know if any of you caught my Learning Live last night, but I was showing how to put together our Paint by Layers craft kits. Whoop, let me get it all on the screen here. We did we did a lot of painting. We played with snowmen and showed you my travel one. Well, if you missed it, you also missed that we have so we're restocked on the Book Nook. We have Sorry, I just got an alert saying that they're having trouble broadcasting to Facebook. So you know what? We'll just have to share this after the fact. And now I've lost my train of thought. Anyways, Book Nook is back in stock. Some of our Christmas ones are back in stock, but we also have 2 brand new ones. We had a few of you asking for the Rocky Mountains, asking for mountains. And because our little makery is based out of Alberta, I think they had what, 6 different mountain sets. We picked the one that we liked. You know, we didn't want to bring in too many, but we picked the one that we like. So hopefully you like it too, and you can do a lot of fun stuff with those backgrounds. You could do northern lights in the sky. You could do a night sky like this, or you could do a daytime sky and change up the color. So that one's always fun. And then of course, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, because you make me want to buy more shadow boxes. This is the Merry Grinchmas shadow box. Darlene has one in her basket. I have one in my basket. But this one is going to be so much fun to paint. And like Darlene said, it's going to be one of those things that you pull out year after year after year. What I'm just thinking, Darlene, is what you could do is put a little photo over top of the 25 as well, if you wanted to have some Christmas memories in there.
I was thinking if you do like a Velcro and do different ones, even with paper, you could do a countdown.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Look at that. Everything here just gets more and more creative. So really, that is all we have for brand new stuff. I'm going to take this opportunity, since we didn't have a lot to share with you today, to show you something big and new that we got in recently. And that's this guy. Bear with me a second. I'm going to see if I can raise the camera just a little bit. Sorry if you get a little bit of vertigo. Let's see if we can get this, because you're going to want to see this. So after many years of the Sizzix Big Shot being one of the top die cutting machines out there on the market, they did a revamp. So just like we're getting a makeover, the Sizzix Big Shot got a makeover. And you're probably looking at it. If it didn't say Sizzix on it, you might not even know that it was from them. But they have gone and done some pretty significant improvements on the Big Shot. And I thought I would take this opportunity to just show you all the things. So what has not changed? What has not changed is your plates. So yeah, the same plates you've used on your old Big Shot absolutely will work in the new Big Shot. You would have your base platform. You would have your thin adapter right here. And then you have your cutting plates. These the thin adapter and the base plate also give you all the sandwiches for the different things like dies, embossing folders. So all your cheat sheets are right here at your fingertips. So that hasn't changed. And to be totally honest, that's probably the only thing that hasn't changed. I guess this is also not a change, is that you still do have a nice, big, solid platform. There's no folding up. There's no wiggling. Like when you're die cutting, this baby is not moving, is not going anywhere. Excuse me. But some of the things that have changed, what you cannot see is what's inside. So previously, Big Shots, the inner workings of the Big Shots were plastic, to be quite honest. I don't know if it was 100% plastic, if there was some kind of combination, but that is one of the reasons why Big Shots traditionally have not had the same pressure as, say, a Platinum 6. Well, that has all changed. And you could tell when you lift it, this does have quite a heft to it. It is a nice, heavy machine. Not nice if you want to be moving it around, but yeah, I could still lift it with just my finger and my thumb, but it's tough. But all inner metal workings is just going to give you lots more pressure, lots more reliability, lots more ability to get embossing folders, intricate dies, all of that kind of thing through your machine. The other thing that's really interesting is over here. So with your handle, look at this little gray button here. As I say it, I thought it was going to, the handle actually removes. So if you have trouble storing it, and that was always one of the biggest things that I had trouble with the Big Shot, is that when I go to put on my shelf, you get this handle hanging out. Or if you are going to a crop and you want to take this with you, you've got this handle hanging out. And how do you pack that without breaking it? Here's what you do. You pop it off. You flip it over. And look right here.
Yeah, Darlene didn't know that. We went looking for it in the box.
There we go. So when this first came, I knew. I thought we had talked about it, but sometimes when we order something and when we get it in, there's a lot of time in between, and we tend to forget things. So Matt and Darlene were freaking out, thinking, "Oh my gosh, like what's wrong with this Big Shot?" There is absolutely no handle. It has a hiding place underneath, and all you have to do is release it. These just this one's solid. This one I just push on gently, and it pops out. Then you gently flip it back over, get it on the right side, and there you go. So some nice new improvements, a nice new sleek look. I don't feel like the platform is as long.
Yes, I think the original is a little bit longer than that. Yeah.
So it is got a more compact footprint.
Yeah.
But definitely lots of stability. Now I don't have any dies or anything down here,
I
but
help you. I have dies. I was using to show.
Oh, okay. We're gonna demonstrate.
Where did I have the paper though?
Oh my, and see, the peanut gallery is listening. So let's see if we can get them both on camera here. So the old Big Shot, yes, a little bit longer on each side. This one definitely has a heavy. Oh, it's not that much heavier.
No.
It's just a different type of handle.
Just a different kind of handle.
Oh yeah, I guess we don't notice it because of the way we hold it.
But definitely that little bit more compact of an impression. And you got the removable handle. It stores underneath. You got the same plate. So I know the question is going to come in. Which would you prefer, this one or the Spellbinders Platinum 6? And generally our first question is, well, what do you have now? If you have Sizzix machines right now, then absolutely our recommendation is that you stay with the Sizzix system. You've got the plates. The plates from your old machine will work in the new machine, all of that good stuff. If you have Spellbinders from the past and you want to get a new one, then go with Spellbinders. If you are starting off brand new, well, you know what? I think you've got a pretty even split as to which one you feel more comfortable with. So do you like the fold up or do you like the flat platform? Do you like the fact that you can take the handle off? What kinds of things do you die cut with? All of those questions are good ones to understand what exactly you want to craft with. Darlene, do you have your little cheat sheet? What is the price point between the Big Shot and the Platinum 6?
I don't think this is my. Oh, here. $239 for the new Big Shot and $229 for the Spellbinders Platinum 6. But with the Platinum 6, if we get anything new, the price is going up. We had a good rate with the ones we have now.
Okay. So right now, I would say they're pretty even Steven. So it really does come down to what you like. If you are local to us, if you are able to come and see us in the store, we do have all the machines for you to look at, to try, to see which one works for you. Unfortunately, if you're not local to us, we can maybe arrange something to do a Zoom call or something, but definitely we have the samples here in store to show you. All right, so all I've done is load up my plate here, my die slid. This is a nice little intricate die. As I drop it, it says, thank you, with some flowers on it. Can I fit it in there?
Initiating the machine.
Well, it looks like it's been used.
Yes, we tried it once.
Okay.
That was it.
I was going to say, the plates have been cut.
It's intimidating. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's nice and smooth. I don't know. There is something to be said about a nice new machine. And look at that. Lickety split Bobatrix. Pops right out. Except when the flowers get stuck. There we go. So there you go. And I have to pop out all those little areas, but look at how beautifully that cuts. Just pops right out. So there you have it. That is the brand new Sizzix Big Shot. Maybe that's something you want to talk to Santa about. Do remember, as I just said, we are closing. So tell Santa get his button gear. And if you would like something new for Christmas, in terms of machine or any of that kind of thing, have him talk to us. All right, folks. Short and sweet today. Darlene's going to come over. I put her through her paces today. It was social media day, and she was doing some wacky stuff. I was doing some wacky stuff. So get ready to laugh along with us. And wishing you a wonderful rest of your week. Stay warm, get crafting, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.